We keep it raw, no scripts, no pose. Tune in close, let the energy grow. New voices rising, yeah, we running the show. Bring the stage to the mic, let the whole world know. It's the Fed Up Show. 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 Yeah. It's the Fed Up Show. Where the real ones talk and the truth gon' flow. Like songs, right? Yeah, the spotlight glow. From the stars you know to the ones about to blow. Hear the stories unfold. From the grind in the dark to the diamonds in gold. Every beat, every dream, every risk they chose. We keep it raw, no scripts, no pose. Tune in close, let the energy grow. New voices rising, yeah, we running the show. Bring the stage to the mic, let the whole world know. It's the Fed Up Show. 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 Yeah. It's the Fed Up Show. Where the real ones talk and the truth gon' flow. Like songs, right? Yeah, the spotlight glow. From the stars you know to the ones about to blow. Hear the stories unfold. From the grind in the dark to the diamonds in gold. Every beat, every dream, every risk they chose. We keep it raw, no scripts, no pose. Tune in close, let the energy grow. New voices rising, yeah, we running the show. Bring the stage to the mic, let the whole world know. It's the Fed Up Show. 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 Yeah. It's the Fed Up Show. Where the real ones talk and the truth gon' flow. Like songs, right? Yeah, the spotlight glow. From the stars you know to the ones about to blow. Hear the stories unfold. From the grind in the dark to the diamonds in gold. Every beat, every dream, every risk they chose. We keep it raw, no scripts, no pose. Tune in close, let the energy grow. New voices rising, yeah, we running the show.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Makia Laree, aka Miss Fed Up, and welcome back to another episode of Live on the Fed Up Show. I'm back. Tonight, we're talking about what happens when dreams gets real, okay? Because everybody sees the finished product, the road, the cameras, the premieres, the applause, the red carpet debuts, but very few people see the auditions that didn't turn into callbacks, the opportunities that almost happened, the sacrifices made behind closed doors, or the amount of faith required to keep pursuing an industry that doesn't promise anybody success. Our guest tonight understands that journey. He's an actor, an entertainer, and a creative who continues to build his name while navigating one of the most competitive industries in the world. But tonight, we're not just interested in the roles that he's played. We want to know the real man behind the actor, the setbacks that strengthened him. Yes, we do. We want to get in his business, okay? The lessons that humbled him, the opportunities that changed him, and the vision that's still pushing him toward what's next. Tonight, we're talking acting, Hollywood, rejection, preparation, branding, longevity, upcoming projects, and the real work behind making a dream turn into a career. So actors, filmmakers, entertainers, and dreamers that are watching tonight, pay close attention, because there may be something in his journey that unlocks something for yours. Fed Up family, help me welcome to Live on the Fed Up Show podcast, actor Demarcus Real Jackson. Hey.
Hey, hello.
Hey, thank you so much, and thank you for coming on to Live on the Fed Up Show podcast. It is an honor and a blessing to have you join the platform, hon.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Most definitely, most definitely. Hey, and one thing I said, we're gonna get all up in your business, okay? So listen, before you became this big actor in multiple movies, as we showed the flyer earlier with all the movies and stuff you've done, before anybody knew the name Demarcus Real Jackson, who exactly were you?
For the last 14 years, I worked at the airport. And I still work at the airport currently too. So I at full time, and I work a 9 to 5 full time. So God is good. Cause balancing that ain't easy.
Tell me about it. Hey,
But a
when I
person
was
can do it for sure. Like, you just gotta be focused. You gotta be
yes,
like dedicated. You gotta be resilient. I mean, it comes with a lot of sacrifices, a lot of trials and tribulations. But God ain't gonna give you too much that you can't handle.
he won't put too much on us that we can bear. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
hey, you got to have prayer, strength, determination, and resilience to balance a 9 to 5. Well, matter of fact, 2 9 to 5s and a 6 to 10. Okay,
right.
so I was looking you up and doing my research, and I saw that you worked at the airport. When I googled you, okay, Google told me you
Gotcha.
worked at the airport. Now,
Yeah.
now listen. So I come through Atlanta Airport a lot. Now, when I come through, I need special privileges. I need to skip the line. I ain't got time to be going through wait on them long lines. Now put me in the wheelchair. Tell them to put me in the wheelchair and we'll be past all them people and let me get on to the Amtrak.
Say no
I'm gonna tell
more.
them
I
I know
got you. I got you. The airport is mine. I've been there with almost 15 years now. So yeah, I got you. Just let me know.
you. You know what Google said? Google said not only do you work at the airport, but you've helped numerous of people get jobs at the airport.
Yeah, thousands of people. But that's how it is. Like, the crazy thing about it is, like, I started working at the airport a year after I cleared my background, because I went to jail twice when I was an adolescent. My first time was like I was 17. The next time was like the next year, which that I was 18. So God put in a situation where I had went in these class for 6 months. All I had to do was just go to one class every Thursday between 5 and 6, and they'll clear my record for free. So that's what happened. So I had went there, and then they cleared my record. Then I've been working the airport ever since.
Wow. Taking
Yeah,
advantage of the
God is
second
good.
chance.
I took advantage, boy. Like, I don't even think they even do these classes no more.
Wow. What God has for you is for you. Okay.
No, facts,
Yeah.
facts. Hey, it changed my life for the better. But
Yeah.
around that time, I had a child too, also. So right now, my child 15, about to be 16. So had a
Oh wow.
child around that same time when I was in high school. So yeah, my little boy went to my graduation and everything. He was 3 months. Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
So I
so
had to
he's been
grow up
along
quick.
for the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, he been there for the journey for real.
Yes. And I'm glad
So
you
he be my
said
motivation. You gotta have
most
somebody to be your motivation. Kids, like, they push you through, boy. They motivate you. They give you something to fight for, to live for. You don't
yes.
got no trouble but to win, boy. You got kids, boy. I only got one, so
Me too. Alpha and Omega. He's it. Can have more than one. Mm-mm. Couldn't
that's
do it.
it.
Yeah, I'm already on 2 blood pressure pills. They'll have me in a straight jacket.
Right.
But
Man, so
I'm glad you made mention that you know what I'm saying about your record and everything and get into trouble as an adolescent, because when I go do youth speaking events and I speak to the youth, especially those who have gotten in trouble, or those who are in different like detention centers and stuff that they bring out to these events, and I tell them this does not define you and end your story. It's up to you to turn it around. When you get that second chance, take advantage of it. And you are a witness, and you are an example of that. That your past did not define you, didn't let it stop you either. So kudos to you. Kudos to you.
thank you.
Most definitely. Now, while you was over there working at the airport, slinging them people luggage and everything you was doing, do you remember the exact moment when you realized that acting is something that you wanted to do?
So I only been acting now for 2.5 years. So um one of my older brothers, he had did his first movie. It's currently on Amazon Prime. So I started doing his project, and I was just nothing but the background. But then, I loved it, so I've been working ever since
Yes.
on
And your
acting.
other brother,
So
is that
that
Michael?
inspired me. Like dang, I like that on the acting. I just liked it. So then, of course, I fell in love with it 2.5 years later. But that started out my journey. Something I didn't even think I was gonna even do. I mean, I ain't gonna be the one that say, "Oh, I've been dreaming of being an actor my whole life." Nah, that's a lie. But within the last 2.5 years, it's been my dream.
Yes. And your brother, that's Michael, right?
So he's an actor too, Michael. But my other brother, his name, Charles Jackson. So
Gotcha.
he had
Gotcha.
did it first movie, but he, kind of inspired me and my brother, to start acting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Michael reached out to me. Michael reached out to me
Oh,
after
really?
I sent you your initial flyer. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
cool. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, go
Yep.
ahead, bring him on board. We got a
Yeah.
story. We got a story to tell.
Yes, yes. Gotta
You
bring
know,
him on as well. Most
we got
definitely.
to.
Yes,
These
and I'm
great
glad you
people,
say I'm
man.
glad you say there's a story to tell because people see the actors when they're booked, when they're in the movies and they're doing their thing, but they rarely see them when they're waiting for the callbacks, when they're going out to the auditions, when they're getting no callbacks, when they're getting rejected or denial emails. What has the waiting season been like in this industry, and what has it taught you?
Luckily for me, it don't really be too much waiting. I be so bored, it be overwhelming. So I praise God for that. But as far as with me, I rarely really do audition. Like, not like lately and recently, within the last, definitely this year and a little bit last year, I haven't really did too many auditions. So it really been word of mouth, reputation, and stuff like that. I never did a self tape in my life. So
Oh,
what I would tell people is, everybody's journey is different. My journey is different. I never been to an acting class. I'd have been to a few workshops, but I never did an acting class. And eventually, I'm about to start doing acting class. But for now, I never did a self tape. I never did acting class. I don't have an agent. I don't have a manager. I don't have a PR. And yet I'm in over 100 plus movies. But like everybody's journey is different. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for that person or this person. Everybody different. Everybody leveling up season is different.
mm-hmm.
A lot of people can't say and do what I do because it's different. Everybody everybody's journey not the same. A
Most
lot of
definitely.
people can't walk in your shoes and stuff like that. A lot of people can't understand you because they gotta, be you. A lot of people can't be me because at the end of the day, a lot of people who who do what I do and stuff like that, they either then did an acting class, then did self tape. I never did none of that, and I'm still in a good amount of movies, and that's with good reputation too, word of mouth, who you know. I done work with a lot of great producers, directors, actors, the works. So it's all about getting connecting, building relationships. Every time I be on set, I always connect with people. What's your Instagram? What's your Facebook? That's how you gotta do it because you never know if you're gonna see a person again, and you never know if that person gonna reach out to you for a gig, and that have happened to me a few times. People that I ain't even think were gonna reach out to me, they reached out to me. Like you, for example, you reached out to me. I would never thought that.
Yep.
You just never know.
I see you in my notifications. Let me tell you something. Don't hit no like button on nothing I post on Instagram because then I'll come into your page and then I'm going through. Because at the end of the day, hey, you saw something I posted, you hit the like button for whatever reason you did. So now I'm coming to check to see what you got going on. And I saw what you had going on. I'm like, hey, I gotta get him on the platform. He making moves. So now since you done told your story, I know you got the sauce. Okay, you the man to know, Demarcus.
I'm still
Yeah,
figuring it out. I'm still
yeah.
figuring out everything, trying to balance life and stuff like that. But God been good though these first couple years. But I see it like this, like as far with the acting class, right? I see it like this. I see it just like in college, right? You got this person who the people who go to acting class, like you in classes and stuff, right? Then you get your diploma. I feel like this. I be on set, I get booked on a lot of stuff and I learn on the set. So I'm doing on the job training. So I call that like a trade. So that's how I be because at the end of the day, if you look for a job, get who they gonna want. They gonna want the person with the diploma or the degree, or they gonna want a person with the trade.
Yeah, that's right.
So hey, I'm the guy with the trade. Even though I never did acting class, I did like a few workshops. Well, like not no more than five, but workshop not exactly like acting class. It's like you in the class and they telling you, giving you a spiel about such and such. But most of the workshop they don't really teach you too much anything. It's not like acting class or when they go in depth. So workshops are like, when somebody like speaking and they give you some game here and there. But they're not really going in depth like acting class.
Yes. Now, two things that you made mention of that caught my attention, and that's how some of the opportunities have rolled to you, and that is word of mouth, your reputation, and your professionalism that you had on previous sets, and people tell somebody else about you. That is a major factor with keeping being booked and busy. And I had Dennis L.A. White on last night, and he said that your reputation follows you is everything.
You're
And
right.
people will either talk good about you or bad about you, and it can help open doors or close doors for you. So I'm glad you
Yeah.
made mention of that too. And then I'm also glad that you made mention of the journey. Everybody's journey is different because it is. You know what I'm saying? Just because it happened that way for you doesn't mean it's going to happen that way for me, but it doesn't also mean that it's not for me. It just means I
Right.
got to go a different route to get it. So
Right.
that's why I try to tell people all the time, don't look at that person and say, dog, well, they doing it like this and I'm doing it like that too, but they're further along than me. First, it's not your time yet, maybe. Two,
Yeah.
we got a different way to do it. It's a whole lot of McDonald's in the area, but there's only one I
Right.
like to go to. You know what I'm saying? So something got to set you apart than the rest because we aren't the first to do this. So what's going to set you apart from everybody else, and that's the key to it as well. So I do want to come to you and say, what part of yourself do you have to make sure you protect most while working in the entertainment industry?
What do I have to? You said, say that again.
What part about yourself, like either your personal life or what is it about you that you make sure you protect most when it comes to working in entertainment? Because the public eye is always on you, and people love to judge and critique and voice their opinions just from watching you on a movie, on a clip, social media. But what is the most important thing to protect when it comes to you?
I say, I say my piece though, like, cause I mean, your piece is everything. But again, I work a 9 to 5, so I don't let that interfere with my acting life. And sometimes, some people don't know how to balance the two. Cause I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm not the only actor that works a 9 to 5. So it don't be easy though, because with a 9 to 5, at least I know what time I get off. With acting, you don't know what time you getting off.
Mm-hmm.
With my 9 to 5, I know I'm working 9 hours. That's for sure. With with a gig, with a acting gig, I could be done 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, even 18 hours, which is the longest I ever been on set before. So that's dang near the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta, you know, I be needing that peace though. Like when I be on set, I just be wanting to do my job and leave. So like everybody going through something. So you gotta definitely put put what you're going through out of the back burner when you get on the set, because your mindset gotta be somewhere else. First of all, you gotta be the character. Second of all, everybody going through something. So you gotta
Mm-hmm.
differentiate like how you want people to see you and stuff like that. You gotta always be professional too. Professionalism is definitely number one too. Cause you can be a great person, but if you're not professional or you not coachable, then that's not good. Like, see, with me, I'm very coachable because again, I never went to acting class, so a lot of stuff I learned on the set
Mm.
in real time. So I got to be able to listen, and I don't want to be in that situation where I'm holding up a production. You don't ever
Yes.
want to be that person that hold up a production because you're not listening, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Like you said with Dennis L.A. White, me and him is on Love Don't Pay the Bill 1 and 2, and Love Don't Pay the Bills 2 about to come out soon. So shout out to
Yeah.
Dennis L.A. White. I'm actually his goon in Love Don't
Oh,
Pay the
yeah.
Bills 1 and 2. That's funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, and listen, it's crazy that you just talked about listening because that was one of his answers to the question I asked him last night about what he looks for in talent, and he said someone that can listen.
yeah.
Listening is
Because if you can be
everything.
coachable, then if you could be coachable, then people can, okay, we can work with him, even though this person got way more credits than this person, or this person been on way more moves than that person. So it's all on how you handle a situation. Everybody handles situation differently because they like their mindset. So where I come from the hood, but I don't let the hood mindset come out when I'm in a professional environment. Cause at the end of the day, yeah, I mean your name gonna stick out. It's all about your reputation.
Mhm,
But I feel
mhm.
like right now, like in 2.5 years, I mean, I didn't create it like an avenue for me because everybody's lane is different. My road is different from everybody else's road, and that a problem sometimes in this industry. They feel like, well, how this person doing it? How this person doing it? And then they lose touch with themselves. Like you can't be worried about the next person. You can't get ahead like that. You worry about
Exactly.
a person that not even stun you or worry about what you got going on. You gotta be worried about your own self. See that be the problem. And folks be wondering why, like, oh yeah, he been acting for 2.5 years. How he doing more than me? I got more training than him. I've been acting more than him. I done did more sacrifices than him. It's all on your perception. You
Yeah.
don't know what I do. You don't know what I go through on a daily basis. People think like, oh well, I sacrificed a lot. Well, shoot, I done sacrificed a lot too. Everybody done sacrificed a lot. It's just life. It's what kind of sacrifices you put yourself in a situation and how that makes you better.
Mm.
Because only the strong survive at the end of the day. And some people ain't strong enough to compete. And some people be trying to compete, but you can't compete.
Yes, yes, most definitely. And I like that you said you from the hood, but you don't act hood on set. All right,
Yeah, you
unless your
can't be
character
like that.
calls
But
for it.
that's one thing. Like I hold to myself. Like what you just at me. You said what do I keep to myself? Like how I am, like how I grew up.
Mhm.
So you gotta always be professional, no matter where you came from, because a lot of people we done came from bad backgrounds,
Yeah,
depending on where we from, and everybody didn't grow up great. Everybody didn't grow up bad.
most
But
definitely.
at the end
And
of the day, it's how you navigate and how you learn from how you were when you were younger.
most
Cause
definitely.
me,
And
I couldn't have been still going to jail. Like
yeah,
just keep going to jail. Like well, I'm from the hood, so cause respect is everything. But at the same time, it's a way how you get respect.
yes. And one thing I tell people all the time, you got to know when to turn it on and turn it off. And
Yeah,
I tell them I'm kind of bipolar. I got a personality for every type of situation. I got different
yeah,
personalities that show up at different times. It's up to you who you get. And it's up to where I'm at and what I got going on in regards to who comes out. So yeah, so I definitely feel you on that. And then too, it just goes back to telling people, where you from don't determine where you're going. So
right,
yeah, just because you from the hood, grew up in the hood, and this that and that doesn't mean that's where you were destined to stay and be. And it doesn't mean that's a bad thing because shoot, the people who grow up in the hood, it taught you something. It taught you how to be strong. It taught you how to be
right,
resilient. It taught you how to keep your head on the swivel and not to trust everybody. So it's a good
right,
thing. And I hate that when people try to make it seem negative, depending on where the environments you come from, because it's some great people came up out of the hood, very
right.
successful people that came up out of the hood. Well, I want to go to and ask you, social media has changed a lot. A lot of people are becoming social media influencers because of their following count. And that's how a lot of people are now even getting deals and opportunities to be in movies and everything. Do you think actors today are being pressured to become an influencer just to get big opportunities quicker than those who have been in the industry longer and have been put in a grind a different way to get into those type of movies?
I don't think so. I mean, like with me, like I don't be feeling pressure about nothing. Cause at the end of the day, God is everything. So I don't be pressured with nothing. But to somebody else, maybe. But I feel like a lot of people getting content creators, they getting influencer because they got a big following, and them be the people that don't even promote their project. Cause they
Mm-hmm.
feel like, oh, they got 100,000 followers, they got 500,000 followers, oh, they got 1 million followers. So we need to get them aboard. But at the same time, being a content creator and being an actor, two different things. If you're a content creator, you mostly improv. If you're an actor, you getting mostly scripted roles. So it's different. Like the mindset is different. But at the same time, we looking like a lot of producers and directors. I think they get into a mode where okay, we want this person because they making a presence on social media. So let's take advantage of that. But at
Yeah,
the same time, I feel like you know. I mean, if you're doing what you're supposed to do as an actor, you ain't gonna need to worry about no type of thing. 'Cause at the end of the day, you have 1,000 followers and be a great actor, and you can be doing way more than the person who got 1 million followers.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
followers don't define who you are. It don't define anything. It just means that person got way more followers than you. That's all it means. It don't really mean anything. And some people have a lot of following, and it be fake. You can pay for likes. You can pay for views. You can pay for comments. You can pay for reshares. You can pay for all that now. So it's
oh,
like you got 100,000 followers, but it's real. At the end of the day, I feel like if you post something on social media and you got 500,000 followers, right? How are you better getting 100 likes? How? I got a legitimate 13,800 followers right now. How am I getting more likes than you? Like that just don't make sense. That's how you know if some people be buying followers or not. But I don't. But this how I don't discriminate. I don't judge nobody. That's on them. That's on them. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's how people monetize their social media, and some people get paid for it.
yeah. Yeah. But you know what I've learned though? And me and another podcaster was having this conversation. A lot of times you reach out to people like, like yourself and others, and there are some who the first thing they do is check to see how many followers you got. And I mean, I've even had one tell me, well, come back at me when you got at least 10,000 followers. And I'm like, well, I'm friends with people who got 10,000 followers, but I got an interview over here that hit 204,000 views, and they views over here at 2,000 on they interview. So but hey, your requirement is your requirement, and I think then keep going. It wasn't meant for you to be on the platform, so it's all good. And you just keep it a moving. But yeah, I've run into a lot of them who say, what I'm saying, and then I've learned too, a lot of people don't really fool with Facebook like they used to. It's really Instagram and TikTok. And see, I started out on Facebook, so that's where my bigger following is. But I'm trying to build my Instagram up. But I will say, I think I get more shares. I get more shares coming like on Instagram than I do Facebook. And
Mm,
I don't be understanding sometimes. And that's why now, one thing I've learned, like when new people who I don't even know, like who followed me on Instagram or who see me somewhere, and they send me a request on Facebook, and Facebook says I'm maxed out, and manage your friend. Oh, baby, I'm deleting somebody. I'm clicking on that least interacted, and I'm deleting it. And I'm gonna add these new
that's
people because
funny.
maybe these new
Yeah, that's what
people
I've been
gonna
doing. That's
share some
funny you
stuff
just said
in
that. I
life.
just did that. That's
Yep,
funny you just said that. Yeah, the less interactive people. Like, why is y'all on my stuff? Like, delete, 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 delete. That's what I was just doing. That's so funny. Cause
yep.
I can't even add nobody else on my Facebook for some reason.
Yeah, it stops at that 5,000. I don't know why. You can have unlimited followers, but friends they stop at that 5,000. So hey, you send me a friend request, baby. Get what? Hold on 1 second. Let me find somebody to delete.
Right.
Boom, boom,
And
add.
9 times 10 is somebody you never even met before in your life.
Nope.
I don't
And
know
so
you. Delete, delete, delete,
nope.
delete, delete. Especially less inner. active. Like, why is you even on my stuff? Like, ghost following. Like, I feel like this. Like, a like ain't nothing. A share is nothing. Like, that's showing love. That's nothing. It's gonna take
It's
you not
free.
even a second. It's free. That's why, like, sometimes, like, I just be liking people posts all the time. Really, like, especially when I'm bored, I'm liking everybody's stuff. Even if I don't need deserve, like, I like your stuff. I'm like, okay, you need a like, I got you. You need a comment, I got you.
I
You need a
got you.
share, I got you.
Mhm.
Just showing love. Like, people be acting like they be scared to like your stuff.
I don't get it.
It just
But
be
now
haters, man. Haters.
I I will say this now. I shared a lady's event and I bumped into her and she was like, "Thank you so much for sharing my event." And I was like, "Oh yeah, when is it?" And she was like, such such such." Then I asked her some more questions. She was like, "You didn't even read it?" I said, "Man, listen. Sometimes, majority of the time, I don't even read what I'm sharing. I just hit the share button because I see you got something popping and going on. So I'm just gonna hit the share button. Now sometimes I come back and I read it and see what it is, you know what I'm saying, to see if I can pull up on it. But most of the time, I mean, I just, especially if I feel like if I see you on took the time to write a whole description to your post and it's an event or something, and ain't nobody said, and then it ain't nobody. Okay, yeah, let me
Right.
do this. Click, yeah, I'm gonna do. I mean, because I mean, it doesn't take anything, no stress or nothing or money for you to hit the share button on somebody's event, premiere they got going on, new movie they got going on, magazine feature, whatever it is, just hit the share button, even if you don't want to watch. And I tell them, if you don't want to watch the interview, don't watch. Just hit the share button. Let somebody on your friend list know I'm live, and maybe they
Right.
want to tune in and watch. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
the people are different. You know what I'm saying? People are different. The mindsets are different. But I do want to ask you something. What's something you know about the entertainment industry now that you wish somebody had set you down and told you on day one when you started?
Your biggest supporters be strangers. It be the people that you know in real life be the one that don't even like, comment. And I think this though, like I think this the reason why I seen like a little post the other day. And it said the people that you know, they not going to they see you back then, 10 years ago. They remember how you used to be. So when you level up, sometimes they can't fathom in their mind like, dang, this person got better. Or I thought this person wasn't gonna be anything. Like people like that I went to school with, but I don't never see them like anything. It be a couple on though. Shout out to them. It be a couple people I went to school with,
And we can name
and
them. We
and
know
I
who
ain't
you
been in
are.
school in
We know
15
who you
years. I'm
are.
class 2011. So it's some people like that I know like that I went to school with, and someone they be like, "I'm proud of you, boy. Cause boy, you used to act up in school. I see you, boy. I always knew you could be an actor or something. I knew you had that personality. And sometimes, a lot of people don't have a personality. I feel like as an actor, you gotta have a personality or actress. You gotta have some type of personality. Cause you gotta know how to turn it on and off. But I think people that know you, I think they feel like I feel like they were used to how you used to be. So when you get different or you get better or you level up, it be too much for them to bear sometimes. Like, I can't believe he different now. Like he wasn't like that 10 years ago. Well, people grow up, people get better, people get mature. You want me to be the same person I was 15 years ago when I was in school? You
Mm-hmm.
don't think that I can level up? You don't think I can get better? You don't think that my mindset will be different? You don't like I could have had a traumatic experience within the last 15 years. You don't know what I go through. And people think that they know you and they really don't. The
Exactly.
same person you knew 5 years ago is not the same person. If you ain't seen somebody in 15 years, that ain't the same person that you remember. And some people stay the same, true enough, but some people don't.
Some
Some
people
people
don't.
still in their same way. They stuck in that way,
Mhm.
and you can't change them because they feel like
Exactly.
they don't need to be changed.
I'm telling you, I just had a conversation today with somebody, and I told them just because we're from the same area, we're from the same hometown, went to school together, that don't mean you know me. You know of me. You knew of
Yeah,
me. You don't know me
different.
because we if you don't know my phone number, First of all, if you ain't got my number and we ain't texting and talk, you don't know me. You know of me. I don't care. I don't care. We grew up in the same city, used to play in the same sandboxes. You knew of me and we played together, but you don't know me. You know of me. But people, we was talking and we just had the conversation of two. When they see you finally things taking off for you, the first thing they like to comment on your post is, "All right, make sure you stay humble."
Boy, it be some haters, boy. It be some haters, boy. It be crazy though.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And at first, I used to be like, yeah, okay, thank you. Now I ain't coming. I ain't hit the like button on the comment. I ain't replying to it or nothing. Cause what? Like
yeah, you don't
what?
need no negative stuff. Like people be so negative sometimes. Like,
And
it be crazy.
they don't feel like that's negative though. They don't feel like that's being negative. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Because when I'm climbing instead of climbing and out here sweating tears and taking losses, you ain't telling me to be humble. You ain't telling me
Right.
to be humble. So why tell me to be humble when it sort of looks like things are turning around? I know to be humble. I know who Jesus is, and I know ain't nothing possible without him. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't said congratulations, pat on the back of the name. All right, now make
No,
sure
right.
you be
Yeah.
humble.
And some people confuse confidence for arrogance. Like, just because I have high self esteem about myself doesn't mean that I feel like I'm better than everybody.
Come on, Demarcus. Come. Thank
You
you.
can't,
Thank
you can't, you can and a lot of people get it mixed up though. Like, just because you feel like, I think internally people feel like that they know that you better than them. So in turns, like, oh, okay, oh, he better than me. So he need to stop being arrogant. I ain't being arrogant. I'm just being me. But at the same time, you gotta you gotta keep on, cause at the end of the day, like, you gotta have high self esteem. A lot of people don't have high self esteem, cause mental health is real out here. There's a lot of people that's
you. Yes.
not on it mentally. Like they done checked out of life. Life
Yes.
real short. So
Yes.
you gotta always be positive no matter what, because life will get to that point where it's hard, and it can get to you mentally, but you just gotta keep going. You gotta you gotta know that you can do it. You can go, you can get through whatever. That like, you're gonna have trials and tribulations all the time. Like, life ain't easy at all. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep on going. Can't give up.
Can't. Can't. You cannot give up. But I heard somebody, I was sitting down and somebody told me, it was like, man, listen, when you go to different levels, it's time to tune out that local chatter. You gotta tune that local chatter out, because what they talking about is irrelevant. Your target market is calling your name. Your target market is pushing you forward. Stop worrying about what the local people are talking about, because that gets you distracted. And even when I go out and I speak at youth events, that's one thing I talk about. Don't let other people's opinion determine who you are. Their opinion does not overturn your opinion of yourself and what you know about yourself, because they will. If you see confidence, and they'll say you arrogant, they'll say you cocky. But one thing I'm not gonna be is quiet on the creek about who I am. Okay,
Right.
you ain't gonna make me be silent. You're not gonna make me hush up about who God has made me to be. No, and that's not being arrogant. That's not being cocky. That's saying, hey, I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm going after it. And then two, me and another actor and actors, we were talking backstage before we went live, and it was like sometimes you don't even want to post the good stuff that's happening for you, because people they get offended. Like, there you go bragging again. But man, hey, I'm just trying to show you that what I prayed for and asked God for, he's giving it. And so if he did it for me, he can do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But people are trying to shed negative light on everything. And that's what brings me to also ask you, how do you juggle staying you and tuning out the public opinion and the negativity?
With me, I don't even feed into it, because at the end of the day, like, people gonna talk. That's life. You can't do nothing about that. You gonna have them haters. You gonna have them critics. You're gonna have people who think they know everything. You're gonna have them people that want you to fail.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you can't let people get to you because people gonna talk. You just can't worry about them talking. You got to keep on pushing it to the limit, and be the best version of yourself you can be. But me personally, I be having so much going on as far as like reading scripts, trying to be the best character I can be, that I ain't even worry about the chatter. I ain't even stunned the chatter.
Mhm.
And once you don't be stunned the chatter, you gonna do what you got to do, and you can be successful like that. Because
Yes.
you more focused on other things. Like it's a lot of distractions out here. So certain people they want you to be distracted so you can fall off, so you can um um be the worst version of yourself. It's people out here that's literally praying for your downfall. Literally, like they praying to God like that you ain't gonna make it or you ain't gonna get better. But you can't let it get to you. You got to stay prayed up out here. You got to stay positive out here, and everything will work out.
Mhm.
Just how God put it for you.
Yes, yes. Now that's a word there. I was on whoever need this podcast, and the host of that show, Mitchell Sneed, asked me the question of what all motivation and push you, and one of my answers was because I know there's people waiting on me to fail. I know that there's people hoping that I don't get to where I'm aiming to get to, and I'm determined to make sure they don't get that pleasure. So yeah, that is one of the motivations. It makes me get up when I'm sleeping, when I'm tired, when I feel like I ain't got no energy left. I know somebody over there asking the devil, please, please don't let her be able to get up and go do what she got to do to move them tickets for her show. So therefore, I get up and run. Okay, I'm gonna get up and run each time because there are, and it's sad. It's very much sad. And I want to ask you for aspiring actors and actresses coming up behind you who want to embark into the industry of entertainment. What advice would you give them as coming into it as a new actor or a new actress?
I feel like do what works for you. Some people they start off doing background. Some people start off having an acting coach. Some people start off doing acting class. I mean, just do what's best for you. Me personally, I start off, with the background, and that's mostly how a lot of people start. They do it with the background because when you're doing it in the background, you see how it's supposed to be done. You see how the actors, how they act, and then you learn from it. But I feel like, if I can do it, anybody can do it because at the end of the day, like God put he put everybody on the earth to be the best version of themselves. Everybody got 24 hours. It's what you do in that 24 hours gonna determine what kind of person you're gonna become. And some people they just don't do enough. And they wonder why people, oh, okay, this person been acting for a year. How this person from a year, but they been acting for 5 years? How this person doing more than that person? Well, it's because you worry about other people. You more focused on other stuff and other people other than you bettering your craft. So I feel like for anybody, like you can do it. Like you can do it. Like me personally, I never did an acting class. I never did self tape, but yet and still I done got 8 awards. I done been in over 150 movies. I done helped hundreds of people um, get acting gigs because I also cast as well. Uh, I done did stuff behind the scene. I done did PA. I done did grip. I done did the sound. Learn how to do everything, not just being an actor. Learn how to do everything. That way, you can eventually be a director. You can eventually be a writer. You can eventually be an executive producer. So you got to keep on going. Like you got to keep motivated. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people they ain't gonna want you to elevate because they see the potential in you. And when they see the potential in you, they try to pray for your downfall. But don't let people think like, oh, you can't do it. Because I did it. I'm on over 20 streaming platforms. I didn't, like I said, I done did hundreds of movies. I done helped hundreds of people get on the movie. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crazy thing about it, I'm about to start doing some training. So that means I'm gonna be even better than what I am now. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm all right. but I can be better. And
Yes.
if I'm all right now, I could just imagine once I take these acting class, but I want to do intensive training. So I'm gonna do it intensive training. I don't want the acting one on one. I want some that can change me, that can that can get me to the next level. Acting one on one. Now I'm past that. I done been on enough sets to know how you supposed to act. So
Yeah.
now I got to get to the next level. But when you get to the next level, when you get the other levels, you get them new devils. So you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have people like, oh, who is that? Who is that? And then you just gotta can't be stunning other people. You just gotta do you. Um, don't gossip. Don't do what you gotta do. Know your lines. Be on time, and everything work out. And just have good rapport with people. Network. Communicate with people, talk to people. Cause that,
Yes.
cause most of the gigs, like as far as acting, it's all about looks. But looks gonna get you there. But personality, how you keep coming back. And you can have all the looks that they want, but if your personality sucks and nobody don't want to work with you because you on set for 4, 8, 12, 16 hours. So people want to be on set with people that they can be on set with a long period of time. Cause you won't like for multiple days. So just because you got a good look on you, you gotta have a good personality as well because they're gonna keep people from coming.
Yes.
Keep coming back to you.
He come back to you.
And
You're
then
right.
people talk. So if
Yep.
if people talk, give people a reason why to talk to give people the good thing for you to talk about. Talk about how good of an actor you are, how you can listen, how you can adapt, how you can adjust, how you can change on the fly,
Mhm.
how you can be multi-talented, multifaceted, versatile, diversified, all of that. But you can do it, man. Anybody can do it. Hey, shit. If you God child, you can do anything.
Daggone right, daggone right. And you mentioned awards. I also remember you were also one of the nominees, or either the winner too, for the People Loves Choice Awards. Corey Love.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was up for Playwright of the Year on that one too, and I believe I saw your name on that as well.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
had got upcoming actor of the year. Yeah,
there it is. Yep, yep. So shout out to Corey Love, man. Thank her for
shout out to
that
her.
platform. You know what I'm saying? We even after that, we still talk and she check in and everything. She good people. So
Yeah,
I
she
do want
good
to shout
people.
her.
Her birthday a day before mine, so she great people.
Oh,
She
she
a Capricorn. We good people, great people.
wait. Wait a minute, Demarcus. When your
Yeah.
birthday?
January 13th.
Shut up, Demarcus. I'm January the
Uh-huh.
15th, Demarcus.
Got
Ah,
you. See,
match
that
that
good
energy.
energy. See,
Yes, honey. It's nothing like a Capricorn, baby. I don't care what
man,
they
like
say.
a
It's nothing like
Capricorn.
a Capricorn.
They can say
Yes.
what they want. They can say what they want, but Capricorn, we gonna find a way. We gonna hustle. We gonna figure it out. We gonna push through, no
Yes.
matter what adversities come our way.
Yes. Now you don't messed up now. I'm showing up for the share everything you do now, baby. Because we what? I love me a Capricorn. And then you
Man,
January
you should have
13th.
known how hard working I am. I shouldn't have been a I'm a Capricorn probably. You should have known that. And
Should have
my
known.
birthday is 48 hours before yours.
Yeah. Yeah. It
See?
makes
No
sense now,
wonder you're a
DeMarcus.
great person. It
Doggone
makes so
right.
much sense now. We've
Vice
been
versa,
on
my
here
brother.
for 40 plus minutes and it makes sense now. It makes
Vice
sense. So
versa.
you're a great person. In 40
You
minutes, I figured out who you were. I was like, oh yeah, she's a great person. So no problem. And then you a Capricorn, it makes sense now. I don't even
perfect
gotta say
sense.
this too much now.
That's it. But
It made so much sense.
I do want you to say something else. I want you to tell them. Let's talk about it. What's next? What's upcoming for you that you can reveal that audience can watch and support you that you got coming up next?
Love don't pay the bills. Two about to drop soon. I got 25 movies on Tubi right now that I'm a part of. Better Call Pops, Trapper Fool, Coincidence, Bullet Rush, The Last Word. The list goes on and on. Devotion to Homicide. Y'all go check that out on OG Network and Folsom. The Client. Y'all can check that out on OG Network as well. Hustle Dream 2 just came out on Amazon Prime a few days ago. Y'all go check that out, and then also go see the first Hustle Dreams on Tubi. Um, got and you got so much stuff coming up. It's crazy.
And you got
But
to
I
promote
will say, I
it.
mean, hey, go check my IMDb out. Hey, go look at my movies, man. Like we working, we are working, we are working.
Yeah.
Everything's great. God is good. I got a premiere this Saturday. It's called Pressure. I'm in the first black AI feature film ever. I play Steel, and I did the voiceover. It was my first voiceover. Shout out to Soul Gorilla, Segrin Phillips. He also gave me my first speaking role ever, and that's it's called Exotic. It's on Tubi, so shout out to him. I got a couple of movie premieres coming up also in October 17th. The Seeds That Sow, October 24th. Choosing a Fire. That's gonna be fire. All of them coming. Like we got some bangers coming back to back. I'm nominated for a couple more awards. I might be nominated for another, Corey Love Award. I need 2 awards in a row, 2 years in a row, 2 years. Just saying. But yeah, and God is good
Yes, he is all the time. All the time. Yes.
all the
Well, I'm
time.
gonna be in Atlanta this Saturday. The guy says the same. We already discussed this backstage. Whew, I don't know if I can catch the premiere, but I'm gonna try to catch you somewhere and dap up my fellow Capricorn, honey. I got to find you now. So most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's Demarcus Real Jackson. Y'all got to go follow him. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere on every platform. Google him if you don't know who
Yeah.
he is. Now, Demarcus, when you hang your hat up and you say you done with it and you ready to retire, finish this sentence as the retired Demarcus. Demarcus Real Jackson was the kind of entertainer
Who changed lives? Cause I'm always helping people. Like I always help people, and some people don't even like when I help other people because like they be saying like people be taking advantage, but that's just me. Like I'm a child of God. I gotta help people. This how God made me. I can't change. I can't change. Like people gonna be like, oh yeah, he put me in my first movie. Oh, he helped me get several roles. Oh, he gave me advice. I give free advice. I need to do hell of consultation. How much free advice I give people? I need I need a charge for my advice. How I motivate people. I advertise myself. I promote other people. Like I advertise other people. I just support people, and even the people I don't even know.
who?
I promote you too. I promote her, him. I don't even know them. I still promote them. I don't care. It's free. It ain't nothing to like people. Ain't like people statuses. Posts is nothing. It's nothing.
And you have done that. I've seen it because you've been sharing and reposting mine on Instagram and stuff a whole lot. And I'm gonna tell you something. You definitely got a fan base because your flyer took off. I was like, who are these people hitting
For
like? Who these people sharing this post? You definitely got to
real.
follow them. Okay, hey, they support you and they rocking behind you. So yeah, so that means a lot and that shows a lot too. I definitely appreciate you once again for coming onto the platform and just talking about your story, man, having a conversation, just speaking about, even giving advice and inspiration to those coming up behind you, and being willing, what I'm saying, to open up what you've learned on your journey and tell us about it. So I definitely thank you. We didn't just meet the actor Demarcus, we met the man behind the ambition. And I think one of the most powerful things our audience can take from your journey is understanding that the spotlight only shows the results. It doesn't show everything a person had to survive, stand underneath, and withstand, be resilient to go through, and the opportunities that did come and did come. They got to be able to know and see all of it to see the full picture. Okay, so I thank you for being transparent about your journey journey, your lessons, your dreams, and the realities of building a career in entertainment. Because some people have a lot of misconceptions. Okay, so to every actor, entertainer, filmmaker, and creative that watched tonight, I want you to remember something. Don't confuse being undiscovered with being untalented. Okay, a closed door doesn't mean you're not gifted. A rejection doesn't mean you're not qualified. And somebody else's opportunity does not mean yours isn't coming. Study your craft, protect your reputation, build your relationships, create your own opportunities. And when your moment finally arrives, you better be prepared for it. Okay. So, Demarcus, once again, I thank you. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before we head out?
My Instagram, real__ Demarcus. My TikTok the same, real__ Demarcus. That REAL__ Demarcus. Facebook, Demarcus Real Jackson. Hey, and go watch all my movies. Hey, go watch them.
If you don't,
You gotta catch up. If you ain't seen one of my movies, you got a lot of catching up to do. But it's all good. It's all
if,
good.
and for those that want to book you for a project to come speak or any type of event, how can they book you? Do you have an email address they can book you through?
Yes, it's Jackson JCKSON Demarcus DMARCUS 10 @yahoo.com. Just send me an email. The information is on my bio on Instagram, so you can see that. If you need an actor, I'm here. If you want me to be behind the scenes, I'm here. If you want me to cast, I'm here. If you want me to promote, I'm here. So I'm a one-stop shop.
Most definitely.
And
Let's
I'm
make sure.
always looking to learn more things as well.
Yes. Yes. Y'all, let's make sure we keep my boy booked and busy, honey. I don't know if he can get
True.
any more booked and busy, but we gonna try to make sure we help keep him booked and busy. So go over there to Instagram and get the email address, shoot the inquiry, and let's get him in some more feature films so he can say he been in 357 films the next time we talk to him. Okay. So
Yes.
until next time, you don't need everybody to believe in your dream. You need enough courage to keep believing in it yourself. I am Miss Fed Up, and that is Demarcus Real Jackson Sr. Okay, and we thank y'all so much for tuning in to another powerful episode of Live on the Fed Up Show. And remember this: stay prayed up and stay fed up on purpose. Okay, good night, God bless, and whatever you do, don't quit before your name gets called. We'll holla. Peace, Capricorn love.
For sure.